You were supposed to bring home
Well, you didn't bring home food.
My son, Corey, was 17 and Kim was 19 when they got married.
My daughter, Kimberly, did get married very young.
They're not happy. They never get along.
Come sit down.
I'm sitting next to you.
When Corey and I first started dating, I was 15, he was 14.
They were almost addicted to each other in the beginning. When one of them had to go home, they would cry until they could be together again. Shortly thereafter, they found out they were pregnant.
Corey and I have been married for about 5 months now. I have 2 kids, and their names are Tanner and Tara.
Corey was 14 and Kim was 16 when they found out they were pregnant.
We did get married because of kids.
Kim and Corey are ignorant in so many fathoms of life, and those kids didn't ask to be born into such a traumatic relationship.
Stop screaming now.
Corey and Kim both have slapped the babies. Kim and Corey both have a tendency to throw things, break things. They didn't feel the need to pick up dirty diapers, to wash bottles.
Tanner has asthma. They don't always give him his breathing treatments, and then he'll wind up in the hospital.
The children don't have a routine. They don't take baths at the same time. They don't eat at the same time. They don't go to bed at a decent hour. Whatever Kim and Corey's schedule is for the day is what is the baby's schedule for that day.
Kim and I fight about a whole lot of different things. Who's gonna go to the store? Who's gonna cook?
I asked you, what do you want me to cook for you? I'll cook anything for
Come
you.
sit down.
She'll confront me about drinking. She gets mad at me about my friends calling. She wants me all to herself.
Corey has slapped me on the face in front of his parents.
I've never hit her.
Corey and I fight a lot.
I worry about my kids when I'm not there. I don't trust her with them. Kim said she's gonna kill the kids because I wouldn't come home.
I never said I was gonna kill my kids.
I think she's crazy enough to do it. I absolutely think she's crazy enough to hurt them.
Corey's family has turned against me because I had an affair. Corey never paid attention to me, and so that's what pushed me into another man's arms.
I just caught her talking to that guy again, and she's telling me she doesn't want me anymore. I don't know what to do anymore.
After I found out she was having an affair, I came home and said I was gonna cut the tattoo off my chest.
The tattoos of our wedding date. Corey was crying on the floor in a ball. I felt that he was very unstable. He kept screaming and punching the wall.
I worry about the effect on the kids a lot.
Tanner and Tara definitely will be emotionally burdened by this whole situation because of the emotional warfare that Kim chooses to play on them.
This is gonna scar them for life.
I don't think they're fit to be parents.
Okay, tell me why you two wanted to, agreed to, are here today.
I absolutely think we need help if we're gonna work anything out at all.
How about you?
I obviously love him. After seeing that and saying I threatened my kids, it just changed now. I don't really.
She did threaten the kids. I've got it on tape at home.
Okay, you did threaten to kill the children?
No, I said this is why I see parents kill their kids.
You said, I've got to hurt them, Corey. I have to hurt them. I think I'm going to kill them, is exactly what she said. I called 911.
Okay, you have that recorded. Why were you recording her?
Because she had a restraining order against Corey saying that he threatened to kill her, and the lawyer said it would be a good idea to record the conversation.
Our wedding was great. I was happy, elated. It was perfect.
Our wedding was really small.
And when she was walking down the aisle, it was the most wonderful time. She was beautiful.
It was not my dream wedding.
I felt like it was going to be the rest of our lives.
It was fun. It just wasn't what I wanted, really.
Well, that was Corey and Kim talking about their wedding day. And from what we just saw, it's clear they weren't on the same page. I mean, the same kid can't be on the same page day after day. That's why we call them kids. Now, I'm wearing 2 hats today. I'm talking about this from a parent's perspective and also from an advice-giving perspective. Now, they've been married for 5 months. They have 2 children and a load of problems. Probably because they met and had children at like 14, 15, 16 years of age. Now, Janet, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Janet is joining us via webcam. She says Corey and Kim want to be teenagers without the responsibility of taking care of their families. So you join with Corey's parents here in saying, A, that this is not a good situation to be in, and B, that they're not taking care of their responsibilities, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
What do you see that concerns you most about these two as parents?
and I wouldn't say it's neglect of the children, because they do love their children. They just don't want the responsibility of them 24 hours a day like a parent should. They want to be kids. They want to have their friends come and go as they want to. They don't have the responsibility financially. They don't even know what financial responsibility is at this point.
Kim has lied to me since the day we met.
After I met Kim, I realized she had a problem with lying.
She had bragged during school that she was pregnant when she wasn't.
She lied to me about her dad living in some big mansion.
Kim told me that she was adopted, that her mother beat her regularly. I met her mom, and the resemblance was uncanny. I knew that she wasn't adopted. I knew that she didn't beat her.
Kim is a habitual liar. You can't trust her.
I confronted Kim about her lying. I just hugged her and I said, Kim, I know you're lying, honey. You have a problem with lying, don't you? And she just burst out crying.
You say that Kim is a liar. Janet, you're there with us. You say that Lori tends to stir things up and create a lot of drama where there doesn't need to be. But you don't disagree about the priorities here, do you?
No, I don't. And yes, Kimberly does have some problems with the truth, but I don't think it's all Kimberly's fault. I think right now everybody is at fault, even the parents here, the adults. We're losing track of what we're here for in the beginning, and that is these kids. And, they're blaming Kimberly for everything. Corey, he's not a saint. He likes to drink. He likes to go out with his friends. He won't hold a job.
That's not true.
So it's not just Kimberly. There's everybody
he lost his job
is
because threw him
involved
in jail.
Okay, well, they're saying that's not true, that he got fired from his job because he got put in jail by Kim.
He did. He did get fired from his job because he came home early one day so they could fight.
First off, you guys you got sexually active in your teenage years. You had not one baby, but two. Then you went out and had an affair with someone else, right?
Well, I wouldn't call it an affair because we didn't do anything. He just came over.
Okay.
My apartment. You let another man in my apartment, regardless of whatever the hell you want to say. You let another man in my apartment. In the story, you did not let another man into my apartment. You see this ring? I kept mine on, and you didn't. We're married.
But I didn't have an affair.
You admitted to me that you kissed him out on the way out,
Like
on the way
goodbye,
out the door.
just like you kiss other people.
Okay, whatever. I'm
You
just telling you.
admitted to that too.
Okay, did you tell this, is this a guy you met that you told him these weren't your children?
I never said
That's
these weren't
him.
my children.
I have text
No, I
messages and I
didn't. He
have
came over
MySpace
and saw the
messages and
kids.
everything.
This isn't about coming to the defense of your child.
Amen.
If there are young children here that have bleeding diaper rash or going to bed without milk because you're waiting for somebody to bring it to you, you're their mother. Go get it. Why can't you go get it?
I didn't have money. I didn't have any car or anything. I didn't have money.
They're your children. What do you're under a restraining order. You can't go there. But are you aware that your children are going to bed hungry?
I am, absolutely. And I tried, I told my mom and dad.
This is not okay.
But Janet,
we wouldn't be having to worry about it if the restraining order had never got issued, if Corey hadn't lost his job, which prevented him from keeping the kids at night while she went to her job during the day. None of this would be going on.
Okay, I understand we can take a snapshot in this situation, and that everything you just said is probably true. That's a snapshot in a movie. That's one freeze frame in a movie. There's a lot more going on here than that. So let me ask you all some critically important questions here. Have you been a negligent mother? That's not an essay question. It is yes or no, and you know in your heart the answer. What is it?
Yes and no. Yes,
No,
mostly.
this is not a yes or no. There is a standard of parenting, and you have either met it consistently in a quality fashion or you have not. That's a yes or no question.
Yes, I have.
You have done that. Okay, so a bleeding diaper rash, no food for your children, fighting in front of them, that all meets your standard of parenting. Okay, that answers the question for me. All right, now my question for you is, have you been negligent as a father? Have you failed your duty in a consistent and quality fashion as a father?
I failed my duties.
Okay, you have failed your duties. You think you have not failed your duties as a mother? I seriously disagree. All right, question number 2. Is this to the point that you two need to shut this relationship down? Do we need to get a divorce here so each of you can get out of the pressure cooker? Is it time for you to say, we need to shut this down? It was a mistake to begin with. It was ill-conceived. It has ill-evolved, and we should not be married at this point. What is your answer to that?
Yes.
The answer is yes. You think you need to be out of this emotional pressure cooker and back with your parents. Okay, what do you say?
I agree with her. I told her it was her choice. So
I'm not asking you what she should do. I'm asking you if you believe that this is ill-conceived and you need to shut it down now.
yes, I think we do.
Okay, question number 3. Do you think and feel that you are or are not able to handle these children? Should these children be placed for adoption? Should they be given up to either family or foster care or somewhere so they have a fighting chance in this world to get it together?
I believe I can take care of them. I absolutely think I can.
I know I can. I've been doing it for the past week, and I've been really good. I know I can do it.
Did you say you've been doing it for the past week?
By myself, like just me and the kids. No one's been over to help me. I've been doing it.
Are you willing to make the sacrifices necessary?
I am.
Because I'm telling you, this isn't, a father with children doesn't go spend $10 on beer on a Friday night. He doesn't go to a tattoo parlor and spend $100. You don't get arrested for drinking underage. You don't go get rims on your car. You don't go hang out with your friends playing video games till 3 in the morning and not show up for work the next day on time. You don't do those things that a lot of young guys do, because you're a young guy with 2 kids. So that means you've got to decide, I have a responsibility. My money goes to my children and taking care of them. That's what it's talking about. Okay? It also means that you spend time with those children, quality time with those children.
I agree.
Do you understand that this means that you have to get a job, that you have to arrange for childcare, that you have to do the things that are the sacrifices necessary for children to have stability in their life and in their homes? Because if you don't, then you need to admit that, put your ego aside, and let someone more capable raise these children. And I'm troubled that you say, yeah, I'm up to it. I've been doing a good job, because I don't see that. I don't see that. I see a whole competing agenda in the tape pieces, in the things that you say here. I don't think you get yet the sacrifices necessary to raise these children. I'm not saying you can't. And let me be very frank with you. I think you are a lovely young woman. I mean, I really do. And you seem to have a really sweet spirit about you. I think you're easily hurt. I think you're easily wounded in spirit. And I think you're doing the best you can with what you've got. But it just isn't much when it comes to the adult role that you're in. And you heard the answer to the questions, moms, dads. What do y'all think about what they're saying and what I'm saying?
I don't think either one of them can do it alone. I think without serious counseling in a lot of areas, they both need anger management. They need help, and it's not just Kim. They both need help with lying. I mean, in the games they play and the vindictiveness and everything.
Yeah, that's why I say, look, the chance of, let me just, we're just here about being honest, right? The chance of this marriage working is very, very low. I mean, come on. The divorce rate with teen marriages is over 60%. You add kids, it even goes up beyond that. Physical violence in marriages is the highest among teens than any other group across the board. It just, and you're already living it. You're living the statistic. You are the statistic. You are the statistic. And the sooner you admit that, the better off you're going to be.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.